people are trying to read. You see? There's old Lady Margaret sitting over there. She comes in every Wednesday at around 3 p.m, picking up War and Peace. Although, I have an inkling that she just reads gossiping magazines and slips them between the pages. Then there's silent Mr. Frederick. I've never heard him utter a word. He always comes in every month to renew the same niche book about buttons. There's another regular. Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre wants to travel the world someday. He constantly takes out new books on different countries he's set his eye on, but I don't think he's ever even left Paris. And then there's Chéri, a man with the most beautiful moustache, and exactly my taste in books. So far he's taken out Artists in Crime by Ngaio Marsh, The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, and An Open Door by Maud Kells and Jean Gibson.
Bonjour, Kit. Can I borrow this one, s'il vous plaît?
Of course, Chéri. Is there anything else for today?
No thank you, Kit. Thank you. A bientôt.
I couldn't sleep, nor I. My aunt. Yes, she was here. How could I ever make amends for such behaviour? After what you have done for Lydia, and I suspect for Jane also, it is I who should be making amends. You must know. Surely you must know it was all for you. You were too generous to trifle with me. I believe you spoke with my aunt last night, and it has taught me to hope, as I scarcely have allowed myself before. If your feelings are still what they were last April, tell me so at once. My affections and wishes have not changed, but one word from you will silence me forever. If, however, your feelings have changed, I will have to tell you. You have bewitched me body and soul, and I love you, and never wish to be parted from you from this day on. Well then, your hands are cold.
Bonjour, Kit. Would I be able to take this book out, please?
Of course, Cherie. Ooh, a brilliant adventure story. Phil Collins plays in my mind every time I read it. I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know about these strangers like me.
Yes, Abiento.
Tell me more, please show me something's familiar about these strangers like me. Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
Tarzan. Tarzan.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. Tarzan. Oh, I see.
No. I'm Jane.
No. I'm Jane.
No. Jane. Tarzan. Jane. Exactly.
Bonjour, Kit. Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Et toi?
Oui. Ça va bien, merci. Could I borrow this book today, please, Kit?
Of course, Cherie. Is there anything else you'd like to take out?
Actually, you? For a date tomorrow evening.
Why, of course, Cherie. What time?
I'll pick you up at 8. There's a nice restaurant I'll take you to. I think you'll like it.
Oh, lovely. I look forward to it.
See you then.
A date. With Jerry. Oh my gosh. Yippee! I'm so excited! But what am I going to wear? What will we talk about?
We'll talk about books.
Obviously. Duh. Library. I wonder what restaurant it is. What food should I order? It can't be spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese always gets messy. This looks lovely. Hi, Jerry. Thank you so much for bringing me here.
You're very welcome, Kit. You look lovely too. Your dress is beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. I made it myself. Can I just say, I love your moustache.
Haha, thank you. I could say, I made it myself too. Haha.
So, have you been here before?
Oh no, actually I found it on TripAdvisor. Yes, it's apparently the second best restaurant in Paris.
Oh wow.
Yes, apparently the first one was quite booked up. I hope you don't mind. I've chosen the specials for us today. It's spaghetti bolognese, but with sausages. So, which one was your favourite? What was my favourite? Which book? Which book that you took out? Oh yes, yes. Actually, I don't read much. Those books were for my brother, my twin brother, Norman. What? What? Oh yes, I have a twin brother. You mean you've been taking out books for your brother this whole time? Yes, we live quite far from the library, but my job always comes near it, so I just got books for him. Is that alright? I suppose so. It's not alright. What does he mean he takes books for his brother? He doesn't even like reading? My Mr. Darcy. My Tarzan, King of the Apes. My knight in shining armour, and yet it's all a lie. Blah 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 blah.
On n'a pas besoin de jardin faire les plans. Regardez-les sans faire. Ils n'arrivent pas à l'heure. Ils s'éteignent en couleur. On ne doit pas avoir peur. Le soleil qui se couche, la lune qui monte et louche, jamais la fin. Tout se touche de main, oublié demain. Toute le doux, elle n'était jamais là, rien que toi et moi.
Bonjour, Kit. Thank you so much for yesterday. I had a delightful time.
Bonjour, Jerry. You're very welcome. Thank you also. Did you want to, get any books for your brother today?
No, thank you, Kit. Actually, I've brought him to meet you. This is my twin brother, Norman. Come in, Norman.